Well, good morning. We're out and about. We're heading to Penrith to go pick up our daughter who flew into Edinburgh and is going to take the train down and go tool around Penrith a little bit and see what that has to offer. I think there's a cool castle that Richard III lived in for a while, and it's just a big ruin. But let's go check.
Market day.
Is it market day in Penrith? Oh, okay. NC Farmers Market. All right, cool. Let's get going. It was funny, as a biker was driving by, he goes, "Bleh." Off the bus in Penrith, downtown, we're looking for the little market square. So heading, I think we got about another block until we get to the exact center. George. It's A George. Okay, the market is not downtown. It's on the Great Dockeray car park, I think right in front of us. Two booths. It looks like that was the market, maybe. There's two stalls. Oh well. Looks fun. They look lonely, actually. This is the Musgrave Monument, built to the memory of a son. I think he died in Italy, of Sir George and Lady Musgrave. This is the corn market in Penrith, where like a lot of crops, corn, barley would have been traded in front of like these little storefronts. So we've got the Board and Elbow here, and I think there's several of these that would have been hotels and pubs right in the center of the market. There's a date stone on the Board and Elbow to 1624. So the building bearing the sign with the 1624 of it was the Old Black Lion, and this Board and Elbow that's here was actually called the Gambling Corner House, I think after a tailor named Gambling. It was eventually turned into a pub, and it was called, it had a wine and spirit shop. I'm reading this thing here, wine and spirit shop called the Snug, and also because it was like a snug is like a little close room that you can drink in, but it became known as the Elbow Room, and then the name got changed to the Board and Elbow, which is what it is today. But this whole thing is mid 1600s. All right, through this archway is the way to the White Hart and the Griffin that were mentioned, and maybe date around into the 1700s right here in the corn market. Marching up Castle Gate. This was the agricultural hotel and free house, and it served the farm community. It had a direct connection from the bar to the sale barn, or the sale house where the livestock would be sold. All right, time to get Miriam. Penrith Station. That was hauling ass. That didn't stop at the platform. It just went a high-speed train to Edinburgh, maybe. How was the ride?
It was good.
Good? Easy flight?
They didn't have my passport the board until like 3 minutes before it was supposed to leave. And
You had to run?
I don't know where to go.
But you made it.
I figured it out. I don't know.
We made it into the Penrith Castle Gardens and bowling green here. Tennis courts over there. Castle over here.
We have to answer the trolls' riddles.
Wow, they've kept the moat up. Crossing the drawbridge into Penrith Castle. It's got some stonework down here where maybe this was drawbridge slash barbican to get across this moat that they've kept up here. It's like a big square with a square castle right in the middle. Right, here's that's a two scale bridge of what the drawbridge would have been getting into the castle.
Penrith Castle was built by Ralph Neville in the 1390s. He was the warden of the West March, an area in northwest England that was responsible for the defense of England against invading Scots. His son, Richard, the first Earl of Salisbury, occupied the castle in the mid-1400s and made it his headquarters, and then built the Red Tower to improve defense.
We got the cobbles still here going up to the main gate. Wow, this is cool. It's ruined, but it's cool. Big fireplace in the corner. All the different stories. Maybe it's 3 or 4 stories here.
In 1471, Richard, the Duke of Gloucester, the same Richard who became Richard III, occupied the castle. He held the position of the Sheriff of Cumberland, and his role was to secure the county against the Scots. He made a lot of alterations to the castle, making it into a residence.
The Great Hall right in here. Okay, this whole section through here, and then this looks almost like cellars or kitchens or something, and then the Red Tower. It would have been like the main tower.
After Richard III, the castle began to decay, and by the 1500s it had fallen into disrepair. It was briefly used as a local headquarters during the English Civil War, but by the 1800s, when the rail was coming through, the property around it was given to the railroad, and a rail station was put in, and then slowly buildings were removed until it's the ruin you see today.
So this is that red stone from a nearby quarry. It's different than the green stone of Keswick, and it's more local here. And then you can see so this is the facing stone here, and then all of this is filled with this kind of these cobbly stones and mortar. Knock, 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 knock. Looks like an old door that got bricked up. It's the free castle putt-putt course. Yeah, that's awesome. Pachinko, yeah.
Wow! Science!
Nice. Okay, that was fun. Found the playground in the castle park and found the castle. Oh, look, here's a kissing gate right here. She went in.
Come through and I go out?
Well, yeah, you went through. And now I go in anyway. This thing is called the Giant's Grave. It's like 6 ancient tombstones from 1000 AD. They look like all of this, and they're all here. at St. Andrew's Church. They're not sure who these are, but it might be Owen, the King of Cumbria, in the 900s. Can't really go inside because they've got choir practice or something going on in there, but I peek in.
It's an example of a pre-Norman cross. It looks like a Celtic cross with the circle around it. It's just deteriorated.
There had to be a rainbow somewhere. All right, we are around to the Penrith bus station. Gonna grab our bus back into Keswick. Head home. Hey, front row, look. This is so fun being on the front. It's like you're driving the bus. I need one of those little kiddie wheels where
Oh, look, I'm on the correct side though.
Yes, you're doing it right. You need the kiddie wheel. Good job. Oh, wait, the other way. Oh gosh, he's got to make that turn. Oh, yikey.
Yeah, we walk down this easy
Woo, fun day at Penrith. Pretty cool. Now time to relax and find a pub. If you're enjoying these videos, smash that like button and subscribe.